Hi guys, so I'm going to do a complete flip through of my October daily journal. A lot of people say album, but I want to say album because it's not an album, but it's a memory keeping journal. So as you guys know, I did the first 3 weeks as individual flip throughs, so I won't kind of do like detailed looks at those. So I'll just kind of go quite quickly through those up until the last week. So yeah, if you haven't seen any of my other flip throughs, this is my insert. It's a traveller's notebook insert in the standard size. Mine is slightly wider because I've been keeping it in the Webster's Pages Traveller's Notebook, which does hold a wider insert. This is just one I bound myself, it's stitched, and I have a tutorial on my YouTube channel if you'd like to know how to make your own inserts. So whenever I bind my inserts, I always like to include scrapbook papers and other interesting things in there. So I printed, these are my own watercolour designs that I use for my sticker kits and journal cards and things that I sell, and I printed the artwork onto tracing paper, so it kind of gives like a nice little overlay. So yeah, you'll see some bits and pieces through the album, but as I said, I'm just gonna like flip through just so you can see. I started it on the 30th of September just so that it made a bit more sense because we were travelling and we were away, and the reason we were away is because of the event that we went to on the 30th of September. I have put little sticky notes over photos of my daughter, so if you're wondering why there's like little blobs of paper around, that's why. So yeah, if you haven't seen my flip throughs, they basically, I keep kind of ephemera from places we've been and little leaflets and things when we've been to places. And this was a leaf from the garden that I just fused in the pocket there. That's also bound into the journal. So yeah, just flipping through for you guys so that you can get up to where we were. And as I say, like I did other videos of like a more detailed chat through of these pages. If you want to go and check those out, they're up on my channel. Okay, so this is where I got up to on my last flip throughs. So that was like the end of the detailed flip through, so I'll just carry on from here. The 21st of October, absolutely love this photo. I so wish you could see the expression on her face. So as I said previously, my daughter's like really into Room on the Broom. She's got the book, which we read. She's had that for a year, and this year she's really got into the you know, the film of it. Absolutely loves it. And we bought her, we happened to be shopping and we saw a witch's hat and a witch's broom, and we bought it for her, and she was just pleased as punch with it. And she was stood up against the door. There's a door in our kitchen where we kind of like take most of our photos, and yeah, she was just stood there posing, and I absolutely love the expression on her face. She is so happy. And this is, I think it's one of my favourite spreads maybe in the whole journal. I also really like the one of her artwork. Why is you can never find these things? This one, I really love this, but it included her artwork and her handprint. I really liked that. But I really love these stickers. I used 2 things of stickers. I was using them up. One was an autumnal one and one was a Halloween one, and I just love making like clusters of like, not thinking about hoarding stickers or being frugal with stickers. I love just kind of like blatting them all down and making clusters and things, and I just really love how this looks. I'm so pleased with it. On the 22nd October, I didn't put a photo down. I tried really hard to take a photo every day, and I pretty much did. There were a couple of days where I didn't always take a photo. The 22nd is one of those days. I sat down to journal in here, and my little girl wanted to write in Mummy's journal. So she wrote in my journal, and that's her drawing. 23rd of October, we John had some annual leave off of work, so we went out and about and did some cool things and had fun. We drove to a farm and we went pumpkin picking. I did a vlog, a day in the life vlog on my channel as well. Love this day. I think I love this spread too. So I'm probably going to say that from now on. Yeah, really loved it. I love pumpkins and squashes anyway, and making stuff like soups and pies and stuff out of them. So I had a really nice time. I've got 3 photos. Have I got 3 or I've got 4 photos? Because I really struggled to narrow it down. So the day before there were no photos. On the 23rd of October there were way too many photos to narrow it down. I always really like taking pictures of people, but I also like taking other pictures like of scenery and like trying to sort of like be artistic. And they had, so it was a pick your own place, but they also had like a load of gourds and squashes and things that are already picked in a pile. Like if you just didn't have time to go and pick your own, you could just grab one. And I really liked like how they're all piled up and the different colours and shapes and everything, so I took a photo of that. Little bat sticker, because we bat watched again. The bats, we have quite a lot of bats in our garden, which is lovely. And little bat sticker. I didn't have enough of these bat stickers, unfortunately, for representing every time we did bat watching. But then, for the sake of wanting to be samey, I didn't necessarily want to put, because we basically did bat watching every night, because there was just, you know, every evening, because the bats were around. So if I'd have put a bat sticker on every page and written "we bat watch tonight," it would have been a bit samey and a bit boring, but you know, it's knowing what to do. So this has got a little thing. This is sewn into the middle of my journal. So it's 2 Project Life cards. It was actually like 3 Project Life cards together on a cut apart sheet, which I then sewed into the book. So I love my family, and then just a little flip out with I love this scrapbook paper with all the autumn words on it. I think that's great. So my daughter's aunt, my sister-in-law, bought her this little Halloween dress with Peppa Pig dressed as a bat, which so totally fits, doesn't it, with bats on it. And she wanted to wear her dress, so her aunt gave her that dress the day before. We went round for dinner at John's parents' house, and she was there, and she gave her this dress. And she really wanted to wear her Halloween dress to go pumpkin picking. So yeah, in it goes. But I just love this paper because I think it's like a really nice background. Just yeah, Halloween stickers on there. But I like this little flippy out little book. Snuggle time. Yeah, and just a couple of photos from the pumpkin picking. Little Ern standing in amongst some pumpkins and me holding a teeny tiny gourd. I clearly was going to journal about something here because I have the letter M, and I clearly wrote that and then got distracted and never finished writing. But I could not tell you now what I was going to write, and I sat there thinking, what was I going to write? What was I going to journal about? And I just couldn't think of anything to put in there, so I kind of just left it. So there will forever be a random M. Who knows what that's about? Yeah, so the next day we went to a like a theme park, I guess you want to call it, earlier on in the year, and it's like a ticket token thing, and we had some tokens left over, so we decided to go there. Had a really nice time. Photo of me and little un on the gallopers, which was really fun. So just journaling about that and the picture. Another one of the tracing paper leaves there, which I really love having these in. I just think I love the sound, and I just really like the different look of them. This one I just stuck a little sticker in the corner. I'm going to do this again for my December daily journal, and I think I might paint them or print on them again, because I really liked how they are printed on. I put them in and I left them plain, a couple of them plain, because I want to kind of have the flexibility and freedom to kind of do something on them in the journal, but I kind of never did. So I think for my December daily album, I might print on them and then bind them in, so they've already got something on them. Yeah, the next day we went to a safari park, and we were all starting to feel a bit tired in the evening, and we came home, and all of us, it was cold. It was a really, really cold day, really, really cold. And we all just like came home, we got in our pajamas, we all sat in our bed, and we had popcorn, we had hot chocolate, and we watched the film Disney Cinderella, which was really, really nice. Really nice kind of chilled out, snuggly time. Littlin absolutely loves Cinderella. The next day we'd kind of run out of money and we were tired, and so we had a home day. John went and got his hair cut, and me and Littlin, we made, I showed you Hobbycraft haul back in September, I think it was, and we bought this Halloween bunting, so we made that. This is the packaging from it. It was too wide, too big to put in, but I kind of stuck a bit of it there, so it says make your own spooky bunting, so you know what it is. And then this card, I was going to use this for like putting photos on or something. I kind of started to run out of steam a little bit with this journal, and I missed a couple of days, and then I had to kind of go back and redo it. So I think it was these sort of days that I had to go back and redo, and so I kind of lost momentum with it a bit. But you know, so anyway, we made our bunting, which was really nice, and put it up, and that's on that door in the kitchen that we always take photos. She was so pleased with it, so I took a photo of her standing underneath her bunting. Yeah, on the Friday we went to the beach for the day, which was really, really nice and chilled. It wasn't too cold actually, it was quite warm. We had to have a hat, scarf and jumper on, but it was nice. We just had a chill time. We walked, we played sandcastles, drank cups of tea. We took flasks with us, so we drank hot chocolate and cups of tea, and then went and had some really nice chips. You know, it was just a really chilled out day, and there was this wishing tree, and just really liked it. So yeah, that was a really nice chilled out day. Not really any embellishments on there, don't always, you know. As I said to you, I kind of did run out a little bit of steam. 28th of October we went for a walk in the woods. My mum made me and Littlin some fingerless gloves, but with pumpkins on. So we've got matching ones, and so we felt it was right that we had like a picture of our hands both wearing the same mittens. It's cool. This die cut I got in the Crafty Bonbons kit, which I did an unboxing of back at the beginning of the month. I couldn't remember, I'm losing my mind. So that was really cool. Bye Bye British Summertime, Clocks Go Back, so that was cool. So I popped that in there. I wasn't really sure what day to put it on, but I put it there. This little doodah here, I couldn't really think of what to put on here, so I literally just put a sticker, and that's okay with me. On the other side though, it's got a picture of Miss B's pumpkin. We had a Halloweeny day. We were a bit kind of, you know, chilled. We were really late with putting our Halloween decorations up, so we put all our Halloween decorations up. We carved pumpkin, we made pumpkin pie, we roasted pumpkin seeds. We just had a really chilled out at home day doing Halloweeny, makey pumpkin things, and it was just really, really lovely. And our pumpkin's got a cheeky little face. Miss B drew the face and then John cut it out. So yeah. Also on the 29th, I remember now, on the 29th I did backfill some of these pages, and Miss B wanted to do some bits in my journal, so she had a load of my pumpkin stickers, the ones that I, you know, painted and sell. She had a load of, so she just stuck a load of pumpkin stickers down in my book, which is nice. I love that little look. This is the other side of that pocket that had the leaves in it, just like making a nice little shaker pocket. I've used washi tape because I don't know why, my fuse tool was kind of playing up and I just couldn't get it to fuse. I don't know. I actually really struggled earlier on in the book fusing this. So I don't know what's gone on with my fuse tool. I did leave it so it was really nice and hot, and I was applying the pressure and doing all the stuff that I normally do with my fuse tool, and it just wasn't playing ball, so I don't know. But this is one of the Sequin mixes that I sell, and it was also in the Halloween Brim balls box, so really liked it, so I thought I must have one in my journal. I never actually got round to making myself a dashboard with Halloween sequins in, so I felt like I should put a pocket in my journal. I had a couple of spare photos that I'd printed out on other days that I hadn't got around to doing anything with, so I put them on this page. I didn't really put a date or anything because it's just relevant to October. This one's like my favourite nook in our house. Just some of my like autumn decorations and my little hygge book and stuff. So I kind of like that little nook, so I photographed it. And this one is just a picture of my little fashionista. My kid is just such a little fashion person. One day she'll be in like a really glittery frilly dress, and the next day she'll be in her skinny jeans with a gilet and, you know, her beanie. So she's just like a little fashionista, and this is just a really cool photo, so in it went. Then, oh, I dropped my phone down the toilet, guys, and lost a load of my photos. So, and John didn't take any photos on the 30th, and I lost my phone, so there's no 30th page. But there's a 31st, which I didn't date, and I haven't done anything else with it other than that. I just did Happy Halloween and a photo of Tiddler in her Halloween costume with her pumpkin bucket. We didn't go trick-or-treating or anything. I just bought her some chocolates, and we had toffee apples, and we had just a chilled out Halloween at home, doing some sort of more homely, spiritual kind of stuff. So that was really, really, really nice, and she ate her weight in sweets, basically. But I haven't written anything about Halloween, and I've kind of run out of paper. So if I was to write anything, go back and write anything, I need to kind of tape in some more paper or a journaling card or anything. But I quite like how that looks, so I'm not that bothered about that. And that's it, and that's the back of the tracing paper as my printed pumpkins. And that is my completed journal for the month, which I'm so loving. I am sort of sad that October Daily has finished, and I know I could carry on and do a November Daily, but I'm kind of enjoying the downtime as well. I don't always get time I don't always make time to journal in the evening. Some evenings I just want to read, some evenings I just want to watch telly, some evenings I'm just too exhausted by the time the kids gone to bed and I've done some work and all of that. So I don't journal every night. So it's quite nice to have November off, and now I'm really excited about doing December daily. I need to make my December daily journal and prep all my stuff, so I'll probably do a video on that coming soon for you guys. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed my flip through of my October one. Bye guys.